join everyone in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call, please.
Yes, trustee Dave Maher,
Here.
Ken McClafferty,
Here.
Kevin Shaughnessy.
Here.
Rick Snagowski.
Here.
Ron Stapleton.
Here.
Janelle Kittredge is absent.
Okay. Thank you, Janet. All right, next up, we have the consent agenda, which consists of the following several items. First off, we have the approval of minutes for the March 20th Committee of the Whole, as well as the March 27th Village Board meeting. We have approval of disbursements for March 28th through April 10th of this year. We have an ordinance O-12-23, amending ordinance 725, establishing a pay plan and schedule of authorized positions. We have an ordinance O-13-23, approving the fiscal year 2023-2024 fee ordinance. We have a resolution R-23-23 for improvement under the Illinois Highway Code Rebuild Illinois Bond Funds. Lastly, we have a resolution R-24-23 for improvement under the Illinois Highway Code Motor Fuel Tax Funds. I need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
All right, we have a motion by trustee Snagowski, seconded by trustee Maher, to approve the consent agenda. Do we have any questions or comments from the trustees regarding the consent agenda? Okay, roll call, please.
Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty,
Yes.
Shaughnessy,
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
And Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved. All right, next up, we have the mayor's,
John.
Mayor, are you reading the proclamation tonight for the canal anniversary?
Good question.
Okay, then
Might be under the mayor's, is it under the mayor's,
Mayor's mention?
Do we have a
Jason said it was
proclamation?
supposed to be tonight, so-
let me see here.
No, I don't have a proclamation on me.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll be in touch with you. I didn't-
All right.
We will
thank
get it
you.
on the next one, though. We-
Okay, sounds good.
Sorry
All
for the
right, thank you.
confusion.
No, no worries.
Do a special, we'll do something special for the Historical Society, though.
Awesome.
Sorry about that.
Okay. All right. So before we do the mayor's mention, we do have the second hearing on the fiscal year 2023-2024 proposed annual operating budget. I need to make a motion to open the public hearing, please.
So moved.
All right, we have a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Stapleton. Can we have a roll call, please?
Yes, Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
And Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, we're good to go then. Darshana, you want to take this, please?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So for the upcoming fiscal '24 annual operating budget, the state statute requires us to have a public hearing before we approve the budget. And the village has, in past years, we do 2 public hearings. We had the first one on March 13th, and today is the second public hearing. The public notice was also published in the March 31st Lamont Suburban Life.
Awesome. Thank you, Darshana. Any questions or comments for Darshana? All right, thanks again. Okay, I'd like to, need a motion to close the public hearing, please.
So moved. Second.
Motion by trustee Maher, seconded by trustee McClafferty. Roll call, please.
Yes, Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
And Stapleton.
Yes.
All right. Okay, next up, we have a commission appointment. The following applicant has expressed interest in serving on a village commission and is recommended for appointment by the current commission members and chairpersons, his name being submitted for approval by the Village Board of Trustees. Tim Kearns, is looking to be appointed for a 3-year term on the Liquor Commission. Can I please have a motion to approve the commission appointment?
So moved. Second.
All right, we have a motion by trustee McClafferty, seconded by trustee Shaughnessy, to approve the commission appointment. Any questions or comments? Roll call, please, Janet.
Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snakowski.
Yes.
And Stapleton.
Yes.
All right, motion approved. Next up, mayor's mention. All right. I have my Lamont 150-year button right here, so I'm fired up about our 150-year anniversary. The update on our 150th celebration, local businesses and residents can be part of our celebration to help support our year-long events and activities. So of course, we're gonna have a sponsorship for residents. They can join as well as businesses. It is our Lamont 150 for 150 campaign. Again, 150 years. We are seeking 150 sponsors to donate $150 each, and in return, each sponsor will receive a personalized 150th anniversary certificate of recognition and a print of an original Joyce Affelt watercolor painting, which is the Lamont Steeples Modern number 2. Get the full details on our website and the Lamont150.com website as well. Again, it's Lamont150.com website. Please check that out. We heard the spots are going to go fast. In addition, again, look forward for more information as we continue our celebration throughout the summer and beyond. Next up, we have the Lamont Historical Society will hold their first tour of the season from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, April 15th. The Quarries and I&M Canal Walking Tour. The tour guide will talk about the history of Lamont, limestone, the quarry industry and its workers, plus the construction and use of the I&M Canal. Please visit the Historical Society's website for more information at lamonthistory.org. Next up, Friends of the Library will be holding their semi-annual book sale at the library from Friday, April 14th through Sunday the 16th. There will be hardcover books, paperbacks, CDs, DVDs, audiobooks, and even video games. Please visit lamontlibrary.org for more information. Next up, it is spring cleaning time in town. So the Lamont Park District will be holding their community garage sale from Friday, April 21st through Sunday, April 23rd. Please sign up to be part of the community garage sale directory, and you can also sell your stuff there as well. Please visit lamontparkdistrict.org for more information. And lastly, our recycling event at Banbrick Park, which is located again on 1330 Smith Road on the west side of town. It's on Saturday, April 22nd. It's from 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. Please join me as well as State Senator John Kern. We're going to both be out there, so feel free to stop by, and also please visit our website's calendar for more information at lamontil.us. So that is our mayor's mention. Next up, we have the clerk's report. Janet, take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. An ordinance O-14-23, adopting 2023 to 2024 annual operating budget and capital improvement plan.
Need a motion, please.
So moved. Second.
All right, motion by trustee Snakowski, seconded by trustee Maher. Darshani, you want to take this, please?
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So tonight is the culmination of a 5-month budget process that started back in November. There were several pieces of that make up this budget. There's a capital improvement plan, there's a fee ordinance, there's an operating budget, and there's a pay plan. And all of these pieces were discussed at the committee of whole meetings between February and March. And today is what it's a $33.6 million budget for FY '24. And, staff recommends that we approve this ordinance today.
Okay, great, Darshana.
Yeah.
I know we've somewhat talked at length about this budget. Any other additional questions or comments for Darshana? And again, this is online, correct, Darshana?
Yes, it is online, yes.
Okay, so we
Yes,
encourage
it will be online, yep.
our residents to check that out at our website.
The ordinance will be filed with the 3 counties as well later
Okay.
this week. once,
Great.
yeah.
All right, well, thanks again, Darshana, for all your hard work and your staff as well. All right, with that being said, roll call, please.
Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
And Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved. Next up, Mike, Village Attorney Report.
I have nothing this evening, Mr. Mayor.
George, Administrator Report.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'll have an item under closed session, nothing for open session. Thank you.
Okay, any board reports? Any staff reports? Chief, I see you're online.
Go ahead, Chief. Oh,
Chief, we can't hear you.
I think you're muted, Chief.
He might be muted. Those mute button's not on. George, your mute button's on, but.
Is that any better?
There we go.
Go ahead. I had to switch speakers. Yeah, real quick, we've been getting a lot of complaints about high schoolers parking in the area, in the neighborhoods just south of McCarthy Road, which is kind of newer for this year. I presume it's sophomores as they turn 16. We hear the residents' complaints. We're going to set up a meeting with the high school folks and try to look at some of the potential solutions. And we will include the residents in some of the options that we throw out, and then we'll bring those options back here to the board and try to address some of the parking that we have.
Okay. Thanks, Chief. All right. We all good?
No, Ralph's on the Zoom as well. Ralph, anything for the board?
Yeah, quick reminder, can you hear me?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, quick reminder to our residents that Waste Management has started their landscape pickup. All you have to do is go to your local establishment and pick up some paper bags and put your waste in the paper bags, no sticker required. You already pay for this service, so why not use it? It'll run through summer all the way through fall. Also, I have an update with well 4, which is Houston Street. The well has been pulled. All of the equipment has been brought back to the shop where the contractor inspects it and comes up with a plan to figure out what's wrong and what needs to be replaced. All I know now is that the main power wire that runs down to the motor in the hole has to be replaced because it had 2 splices in it and don't like to use a wire that's spliced. So as we go, I'll update the board on what's happening with well 4. That's all I have tonight.
Thanks, Ralph. All right, is that it for staff reports? Any unfinished or new business? Okay, all right. With that being said, George, your time to take audience participation.
Yeah, no, this is the time if anybody wants to come up and speak. Now is the time. You come up to the podium. Not seeing any, nothing, Jerry? No. All right. All right, thank you, Jerry. No, seeing none, Mayor, we can move on to the next section of the
Okay.
agenda.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Next up, we do have executive session tonight, so I'm going to need a motion to go into executive session to discuss under Chapter 5 ILCS of the Open Meetings Act, real estate, setting price for sale, 5 ILCS 120/2C5, and also litigation, establishing reserves, 5 ILCS 120/2C12. Need a motion, please.
Second.
All right, we have motion by trustee Shaughnessy, second by trustee Maher. Roll call, please.
Maher,
Yes.
McClafferty.
Yes.
Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Snagowski.
Yes.
And Stapleton.
Yes.
Okay, motion approved. That is it. or do we have something else, George?
There is potential for action after closed session, so we'll clear the room and then we'll open back up afterward.
Okay.
But it should be a short closed
Okay.
session, so.
So,
Thank you.
potentially, we will reopen for public session.
Yep.
Until then, we will shut the doors,
Thank you very
and,
much.
reopen afterwards.
So we'll take a 3-minute break.
Thank you.
Thank you.